Hey guys, my name is Manuel, and in today's video I'm going to explain you or show you what presentation you need to be using on your sales meetings. And throughout this video I'm gonna also explain you how I lost my first potential client because of that, and why this presentation is really good. And before we start, I just want to tell you that this presentation is not made by me. It's made by Max Perzon. He is also a YouTuber, an SMMA coach. You should check out his YouTube channel. And I'm not sponsored by him. I just love his content, and I think he gives us like a lot of valuable information. He also has a free SMMA um, course. Yeah, it's free, guys, so go check it out. And yeah, that's it. And if you want to get this template, you should go to his SMA course, and yeah, you will find it there. So yeah, now let's get into this video. And in this presentation, I basically customized this presentation to be applicable to my niche. And the niche that I chose is kitchen remodeling. And I'm not currently in this niche, but this is just for an example to show you guys. So the first slide is basically normal presentation. Here in the bottom left corner, you can see a placeholder. This is basically for your agency name. It's not mandatory to have it, but it makes you look more professional, and it makes your presentation even more professional. Then if you go to the next slide, you basically need to set the agenda of the presentation like you do when you start your sales meeting. You tell them how the sales meeting will go. That's what you do also with the presentation, so they can expect what you're going to talk about. Then you tell them something about you. Again, this is not mandatory. If you want to tell them something about yourself and about your agency, just write it here in bullet points. Don't write like some big text or something, because like they usually don't care about you. They just care about what you can do for them. So yeah, that's it. But here, for example, you can see I wrote like we are a small team, no office, results driven, and we're based in California, and that's it. And you can put here the picture of your agency, or you can find some random picture. The next slide is a total business cap. Even if you don't have a total business cap, it's worth mentioning on the sales meeting. First thing is why is basically it creates an urgency and scarcity, when you're trying to close your potential client. And when you tell them this, you will also have more chance to close that client on the first meeting. So as I said, if you even if you don't have a total business cap, like it doesn't matter, just tell them. For example, like this, we only service 25 customers in total, and you can then tell them we're currently looking for 5 more clients, and we have 10 more booked meetings for this week, something like that. Then what's the goal? Of course, to create a stream of endless remodeling jobs, because I am in kitchen remodeling niche. And in this sentence, I would basically put some problems that they have. So in my niche, they usually have the problems that they waste money on shared leads, or they need to beg their friends or family for referrals. So that's why I wrote here with to create a stream of endless remodeling jobs without having to waste money or shared leads, beg your friends and family for referrals, or worry about not getting consistent work ever again. Then the next slide is the proof is in the pudding. I think you know what this is. You basically show them your case studies. Now, if you have 3 case studies, put them in your presentation. If you have them 10, put them in. If you have them 20, I would like just show them 20 case studies. The more you have them, the better it's for you. Then the problems, of course, before you write these slides about the problems about for your niche, you should do market research, because for every niche you pick, it's really important to do market research, so you know what problems they have, what stuff they need, like what solutions can you bring to their business, and so on. And like you can see here, the problems is also worth mentioning, because maybe some potential client will resonate with those problems that you have written here, and they will then see you as an authority. They will really see, okay, this guy gets it, like he really knows what he's talking about. So yeah, that's really worth mentioning. Then the solution. So now from now here, you will see why I lost my first potential client. So first thing, it was basically I was explaining him my service and my software that I am using in words. I was not showing him any pictures, anything. So just imagine if someone would explaining you something about engineering or something completely off topic, and like you wouldn't understand anything. So basically, yeah, like that's what I did. I was explaining to that guy some stuff about Facebook ads, about our software that we are using, and I know that he didn't understand me anything, and I didn't know that. But one day, basically, I was following up with him every day, because he had some objections and so on. He was not interested at the moment, so I follow up with him every day. And one day he told me that he is now working with my competitor, and yeah, I was a little bit disappointed, but no worries, it happens. And I asked him, could you please tell me, why did you go with my competitor instead of me? And then he explained me that he had no idea how I will bring him the customers. So yeah, like you're entering their business is like their baby, so it's really important to explain them everything. So yeah, the solution is now here on this picture. You can see Facebook ad. So if you're running YouTube ads for your clients, that then put, instead of this picture, you will put in YouTube ads, YouTube ad. If you're running TikTok ads, you will put TikTok ads. I think you get the point. So for example, now I'm running Facebook ads for kitchen remodeling niche. So here you will put some picture of a Facebook ad. If you don't have any clients yet, just go to ad library, type in, for example, kitchen remodeling, and you will find some ads there. Just screenshot something just so you have for an example, so you can show them what the ads will look like. And then you can also tell them that you have a specific, you write a specific ads just for them, for their business, and they're following by proven frameworks, and also that you are using real images and real videos. No more stock images, no more stock videos. You want to build their brand, and yeah, their trust and authority. Then if we go to the next slide, it's, yeah, of course, we start with Facebook ad like I showed you before. Then we go to the funnel. Again, you show them the funnel in big picture, so they can see, okay, how will this, what those potential clients that they have will see. You show them this funnel. For example, you show them here the lead will come from the ads to this funnel. They will fill out their form, for example, first name, last name, email, phone number, and what service do they need. Do they need kitchen remodeling, bathroom remodeling, or something else? And yeah, that's it. The next step is, of course, booking an appointment, and at the end, sales. They close the client. Then it's retargeting. So when you're like representing them this presentation, you always need to ask them, do they have any questions? And I wouldn't even ask them, do you have any questions? I would ask them, what questions do you have? Because then when you ask them that, usually they start thinking about it, and they usually say, okay, yeah, I have some questions. Then the next slide is basically about retargeting. So you don't talk too much on the presentation. You ask them, do you know what paid retargeting is? If they say yes, you just scroll quickly to these few slides and that's it. If they say no, you explain them. You say, we have a prospect, he visits your website, he leaves the website for no reason, maybe he doesn't like your pictures or something. Then we create ads for him, for those prospects again. He sees your ad again and he visits your website again. So you have a new potential customer. Then if you're using some lead handling software or some closing software, you can explain them also that. So in my agency, we are using Go High Level, and yeah, you can also use Flozy. That's a software made by Imagazi. But yeah, here you can explain them Go High Level. You start like that. You show them some benefits. Then you show them also in pictures some benefits. You tell them we have a team calendar, automated follow-up SMS and emails. Every message is in one inbox, so that means if you get message from Instagram, Facebook, and from your website, every message will go to the one inbox, and that means to one software, to our software. So you don't need to like log into every platform, so you will save your time. Then if you are offering them online reputation management, that means to get them more 5-star reviews, you can explain them that. Smart web chat, and Google My Business messaging. So basically, these are just the features that you are basically just stacking your value up. So at the end, when you're telling them the price won't even look that high, because before that you told them like so many stuff that you can do for their business that they won't even care about the price. So it's really important to just stack the value through whole through the whole sales meeting and presentation, and yeah, that's it. So now in these next two slides, you will see me explaining website chat and Google My Business messaging. So these are basically these two features, but these are applicable to this niche. If you want to explain some other features, explain them some other features. You don't need to explain them these two features. So yeah, that's it. You just tell them a few words about it. And again, at the end, you show them the whole solution. And now the next slide will be the offer, basically the investment that they need to make. So before you go to the investment, ask them again, what questions do you have? Because before you get into the investment, you need to answer all the questions that they have about this system that you have been showing them. You need to handle like all objections and everything, because the investment is a completely other topic. So that's why it's important to first answer them on these questions and then go to the investment. And to not feel stupid and just go to the next slide and say, okay, that's our offer. You can tell them, look, now if you want, I can show you what the investment would be, and I can also tell you what the next steps would be, but it's totally up to you. That's really good way to get like into the investment part. So then they can say yes or no, but they will usually say yes, of course. And when they say yes, it's not like forced. You just tell them, okay, amazing, so that's our offer, and then you start. Now you can see here the value. Then you stack again the value, the everything that they will get from you. It's really important to show them everything so they can see it. And also at the end of every presentation, sometimes you can see that they have a slide where they are just in some bullet points, they're explaining you what they talked about through whole presentation. So to not look stupid and have that slide in here, you have this slide here. Basically with this here, you will explain them everything that you talked about on this presentation and basically on this sales meeting. So when you say something about marketing campaigns management, they will connect this to Facebook ads. When you say about software, they will connect to the Go High Level when you are explaining them those benefits. When you say something about copywriting, media buyer, funnel designer, they will again connect this to funnel to Facebook ads. And yeah, that's it. And one more thing that's really important for local businesses, if you're an e-commerce niche, it doesn't even matter. But if you're serving, if you're offering services to local businesses, it's really important to tell them that you have 100% area exclusivity. So that means that if there are 10 competitors, if there are 10 kitchen remodeling businesses in one city, you tell them, look, if you work with us, you will be only our only customer in that city. So that means 100% area exclusivity. Because if that city is really small, you can't take like those 10 competitors. You can't work with them all, because then you will just like, you will be running ads for them, and yeah, like they will be just competing with themselves, and it will be messed up. So that's also really important for them. And yes, after you tell them, okay, the total value is $13,000, but of course we don't charge that much. We charge only $4,000 a month. And that's it. When you tell them the price, you shut up. You don't tell them anything anymore. You just tell them the price and you are quiet. You just go, and we charge $4,000 a month. And you're just quiet. Like they need to speak first, they need to ask you some question or something. So you don't need to like explain anything over again why are you trying charging this much. Like they get it, like, they know. They were here, they saw your presentation and everything, and if they want to ask you some questions, they will. So don't explain anything. When you tell the price, be quiet, and that's it. So yeah, guys, basically that's it for this video. As you noticed, English is not my native language, so let me know down below in the comments if I explained this, at least if I explained this good. And yeah, as I said, this presentation is made by Max Perzon. If you want to get this template, um, go check his free SMMA course, and there you will find this um, template. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's everything for this video, and I will see you in the next YouTube video. Peace.